Okay, I guess I'm gonna try this vlogging thing. Might be late to the game, but let's give it a go. Today, I'm actually at my property in Yucca Valley. And this is one of the Airbnbs that is pretty much a full remodel. And it's been pretty much, I think, like 4 months. And we've made some good progress, but we're coming up to our final stages of getting this done, and just kind of give you a tour of the whole place and kind of what I'm thinking about and what's going through my mind, and the things I have to work on or things I have to do, and just give you a whole holistic view, like as raw as possible, into the life of somebody that puts things together and gets it going. Today's still Wednesday, so we have this door, and it's not the prettiest door ever, so we're gonna change it out with this custom door that we got from North Hollywood. Josh and I actually took this door all the way from North Hollywood and shipped it ourselves here, so in the U-Haul. This is, oh, I love this because it looks like a painting, or pretty much like a, I don't know, like a drawing or something, but it's 3D, so it's textured and it's boho. We still have these right here because we are pretty much don't want we just don't want people looking in and seeing this empty house and then robbing us, basically, or throwing a party, or I don't know, some homeless person sleeping here, something like that. We just don't want anybody breaking windows or intruding in the place. This is my messy bedroom. I actually am living here for a few days, so all my stuff's pretty much all over the place. Definitely something I recommend. Brooklinen looks so good. This is not the best setup because I just slept in it and put it together, but it's so comfortable. It feels like I'm actually at a hotel, so it's it's hotel grade, and it's amazing. So we get really good discounts through Host GPO. Shout out to Host GPO. They're awesome, and I can't disclose the discounts legally, but yeah, like it doesn't cost much to sign up. I definitely recommend you guys checking it out, especially if you guys put a lot of units together. This mattress right here is Zinus mattress. I actually got it from Amazon. It's an industry standard for a really cool mattress, and I personally really like it, so definitely recommend that. Pretty much, we got this beautiful table. I mean, this table is just, it's Target. I mean, it's beautiful. I'm so happy with how it came out. These chairs are great too. These are West Elm chairs, I believe. One thing about this property that's really freaking weird is there are bats. And I'm not talking about 1 or 2 bats. That tree up front has like 20 bats. And I have to go out there to show you guys the game room. And the game room is pretty much, I have to go outside to go to that. So I'm gonna run through, and hopefully I don't get eaten by any bats. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I officially made it to the game room. This is a work in progress as well. This took forever to put together. I don't know if you guys ever put together a foosball table. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have people come by and help me with this, because this is so heavy to lift up. This took 5 people to even get here. And that pretty much concludes day 2. So day 2 out of 5 days. So the 5th day is gonna be the countdown to day 5, because 5 is gonna be the day that I return back to LA, and is also gonna be the day that we're gonna host a STR meetup here, and we're gonna kind of show people around and see, maybe basically educate them on short-term rentals, and I'm really excited about that. So wanted to share this progress with you. Let's get it after. Good morning. It's day 3 now, and this day is going to be pretty hectic. Also, one thing that I took advantage of was delivery. So delivery and setup. So if with West Elm, they have this free service for some of their items where you can actually get it installed as well as delivered. So I did that, and I met up with the guys this morning. Very quick and easy. And they actually put together this table and this media console. So now I can put that TV on top and pretty much ready to go with the whole living room. So I'm gonna go do that now and keep you guys posted. I'm actually at Home Depot right now. We're gonna pick up some home fixtures. There's a couple things in the kitchen that we didn't order yet, or somebody stole, or something happened. We don't know, things get lost all the time. So I'm gonna make a quick stop here. Probably not the last time I'm gonna be here, because I'm probably gonna forget something. But you know, I'm gonna try to get everything done the first time, and hopefully don't come back to Home Depot. But as we all know, anybody in the STR space, you're probably gonna keep coming back because you'll always think of something else. But let's just try our best and go in there and do that. I'm pretty excited about this. It's nighttime now. It's really hard coordinating a bunch of contractors, but he did the floating shelves, which look really cool, and I'm really happy about that. As well as, you know, it was nice for me to be here because I was able to point out all the imperfections of his job. Like there was a chip here, and he fixed it. So contractors are always willing to work with you on those kind of things. So we're here at the bathroom. As you can see, the counters, and making sure that he drills the holes. So he needs to know what kind of faucet is going to go to be able to drill the correct holes. Got him to do that. And yeah, so everything's good here. And there's a lot of, oh, he does that, I do this. So I think more of the story for this day, learning lesson for me, I realized that there's a lot of parts that go into it, and a lot of times contractors will kind of point the finger at other people and say, hey, they should have done this, and that's why I didn't do that, or whatever the case may be. And a lot of times it's really about listening and trying to understand how to find the best case solution. That's pretty much what I did. I took the role of a therapist today. But everything's good, everything's going on. Hiccups happen all the time, and I'm trucking along. Let's get this project done. Good morning. It's day 4, and today is a big day. So we have a lot of people coming in and working on stuff. We already have the contractors here since the morning. 7 in the morning, we started bright and early and tightening things up. These are actually some of our trusted contractors that you know, are going to touch up a lot of the things that other people in different trades didn't really do. You know, like I said yesterday, it's a lot of pointing fingers. I do want to mention a few things with bedding for Airbnbs. This is one thing that I do for my setups. I love to use Brooklinen just because I go down the more luxury route when it comes to things. Always have an extra pair for each bed, an extra pair of sheets and whatever, duvet covers and things like that, because the cleaners are going to turn the unit, and it's really good to have that for efficiency purposes so they can be in and out. And then on the other end here, I have the mattress protector. So this is great. Fluids, bacteria, dust mites, all that stuff. The biggest thing, people, believe it or not, do wet their bed. So guests will do that, and then you're pretty much screwed because the mattress gets messed up. So definitely have some backup options for all your beds, because that's super important in an Airbnb. Today's finally the day of the event, and we can make this work. It's not done, but you know, I did some sweeping and should be ready to go for the event, just to show people more or less how things would look. All right, I'm gonna put you on a spot. Okay. Josh, what's your area? Realtor for 10 years, but resident for 30 years. What do you have to tell the people about short-term rentals in this area?
Number one growing community in Southern California. I don't think the park is ever going anywhere. It's pretty damn amazing, and they're going to keep it that way. So I think now that people have realized living on top of each other in giant boxes really sucks when you get stuck there for a long time. I think a lot of people are always going to keep their little half vacation, half short-term rental area house here. And I feel like the locals are going to at some point embrace this because our economy is going up super quickly.
Got it. And then last thing, what should you avoid when trying to buy in this area?
Someone who's not local, because this is the Wild West and we got some weird codes and regulations. And if you don't know, you're putting out $500,000 for something that you cannot rent.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. This is Corinna Mitchell, realtor in Joshua Tree. Thank you. I feel like what else happens is you get bored. All right, so who are you? What do you do? And give us some tips about the Joshua Tree area in your profession.
My name's Amanda, and I'm the owner of Dustin Queens. We've been open for 5.5 years. We are growing dramatically. For a recommendation when opening a short-term rental, we always recommend that you guys open and have enough supplies in the home, enough linens, enough towels, enough sheets, everything, and always have backups because that's where you're gonna fail if you don't, because a guest can stain something so fast. We need to get it out there and replaced.
Yeah, and what about licensed versus unlicensed
Cleaners?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a lot
and background checks and things like that.
There's a lot of cleaning groups out here, cleaning companies out here that in Joshua Tree, especially in Yucca Valley and 29 Palms, that are not legal or licensed, and you know they're just out here making money. And the problem with that is that you're going to run into is having people go in your home that you don't know. You want to make sure that you have a licensed cleaning crew in that home, and that is to protect yourself and protect everything in your home, because if they're not and something happens, you guys have nobody to sue. You guys have nobody to go after besides yourself.
Yeah, and there are some locals that could potentially,
Yes.
pretend to be a licensed cleaner and put a threat to your house.
So we do background checks.
Yes.
And we require that if they can't pass it, they've got to go. We also do random drug tests. If I get wind that somebody's on something, I'm going to show up and I'm going to drug test them.
Perfect. This is awesome. Thank you so much. This is Amanda with Dust Queens. And here we have Amanda and DJ, or David. He's also a DJ. They are house flippers in this area, but they also, burr into Airbnb. Can you guys tell us, the audience, maybe something, tips or anything in regards to Airbnb, STRs?
Yeah, so if you want to get into the short-term rental market, obviously you can go buy a turnkey property, but if you want to get something at even better value, if you're willing to do it, you can go and buy a fixer, and that's what we do. We buy properties that are distressed, fix them up, and then we turn them into an Airbnb. That's another option.
Yeah, and then depending on how you buy it, you could be into the deal with zero money out of your pocket. So depending on your financing, how creative you want to get, and how involved you want to be, you could potentially have a cash flowing asset with zero money out of pocket. So it's a really cool model, and we love to work the model as best we can.
Let's go, Nepal. No, did I say it right? Nepali Properties.
you got it.
There we go.
You got it.
This is after the meetup. Everyone's really hungry. There's Stephanie, everyone, Jason, the whole crew. We're out here eating barbecue, a local barbecue spot. What is this place called? Diner 62? Diner 62, highly recommend. What do you guys think? Review.
I'm still in the process.
It's amazing?
Amazing.
Wow. What are you eating, that hat? That hat? And I definitely have gotten a sort of a tan, maybe a sunburn, so life of the desert. Going back to LA now. Super thankful for everyone for coming out. It's an awesome Airbnb setup. And I hope you guys learned something from this. If you guys want me to do more of these vlogs, let me know.